everybody, Eric here for DB Music again. We're going to dive right into part 2 of our 3-part series on doing the slurring articulations on the guitar. So last week we went over the pull-offs where we worked on trying to get those fingers to actually pluck the strings versus lifting off. Big difference in the sound there. So today what we're going to do is work on getting those fingers to hammer down hard on the strings. And this is something that takes a little bit of time because there's some speed involved, there's some strength involved, there's some callus building involved, there's all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to go over a couple exercises with you that will help you work on building all of that stuff up. So going back to our quasi-chromatic scale, which I like to use all the time so that I get a nice even workout on all of the fingers. We're going to go up on the top string, starting on our low E string here. What you're going to do is hit the open string, and then you're just going to hammer your fingers on one at a time. First on the first fret, second finger, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, and it goes like this. And you're going to do that and work on it across all the different strings. So you move down to the next one. Fourth string, third, second, first. Okay? Remember to keep that slow though, we don't need to rush anything. The next version on that we're going to do is basing everything off the first finger. So we're going to throw our first down on the first fret. What we're going to do is do a couple hammer-ons from that one with each finger. So we're going to do 1 and 2. Our Jaws theme, we're going to do 1 and 3. Then we're going to do 1 and 4. Again, do that on all 6 strings. So on. The next one we're going to do them in pairs. So what I mean by that is we're going to work with 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and 3 and 4 like this. 2 and 3, 3 and 4. There's a couple of things I want you to look at on a technique level here. If you notice, my fingers are spread apart nice and far. What I'm doing here is getting my fingertips to land as close to those frets as I possibly can. This is good because it's going to give us a little better tone on our notes, but it's also going to stop us from landing in the middle and getting us these buzzy notes. The other nice thing about it is that the closer to the fret you are, the less pressure you have to put on it to get a note out, so your hammer-ons don't have to take quite as much of a heavy hit. The other thing I want you to notice is if you look at my fingers from this side, when I do these exercises, my fingers aren't flying off the fretboard like this. That's because we want to have as much accuracy as we can, and if our fingers are flying off the fretboard, then we run the risk of not really being able to get them back down to where they need to be. So we want to keep them not too tight. We don't want to try and keep them so tight that we're almost holding them in, because that defeats the purpose and actually slows us down because we can't get our fingers off. But we don't want our fingers flying away so far that we can't get them back to where they need to be. So a quick recap of those exercises. It's starting on the string, hit it open, and then add each finger. Just like that. Then there's doing everything from 1. So we're going to do 1 and 2, 1 and 3. And then do them in the pairs of 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4. And remember to keep those fingers nice and spaced apart, keep them up at the front of the frets, and don't let them fly away. Hopefully you find these exercises helpful. These are ones that I probably work with almost every day as just a warm-up, so I'm a really firm believer in them. If you are liking what you're seeing in these videos and you think that they're really helping you out, don't forget to like and share them on your Facebook page and let everyone else know that plays in on these kinds of things. So on behalf of myself and the rest of us here at DB Music, happy practicing, happy turkey weekend if you're going to have some, spend some time with some family and friends, and good luck getting these hammer-ons down and work them in with the pull-off so we can start doing some fun stuff like we can do Thunderstruck. Or maybe we move into some 4-finger tapping stuff. whatever the end goal is, I hope these really help. So good luck and happy practicing.